Fine. So we were saying that Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, which is there in the Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu, had certain biosphere reserves, and we have seen that this Silent Valley is again one of the very, very important, what you can say, the national park in India, which is located in Kerala. So we will see about the details about the Silent National, or you can say Silent Valley National Park, because it is again a very, very important national park in India. We will discuss in detail about it. So Silent Valley National Park is a national park in Kerala. It is located in the Nilgiri Hills, core area that is expected here. So here it is mentioned that the national park has some rare species of flora and fauna. So this area was exploited in 1847 by the botanist Robert White. So the national park is one of the last undisturbed tracts of southwestern Ghats, mountain rainforest, and tropical moist evergreen forest. So we have seen that in the Western Ghats we find some tropical moist evergreen forest in India. Contiguous with the proposed Karimpula National Park, to the north of the Mukurti National Park, that is mentioned here, which are there in the north and south India. So the plans of the hydroelectric projects that threaten the park's biodiversity. So one of the important reasons that why the biodiversity of the Silent Valley National Park is threatened, it is because of the hydroelectric projects which has been what you can say put in these areas. So biodiversity stimulated an environmental social movement in the 1970s known as the Save Silent Valley movement, which resulted in cancelling the project and creating the park in 1980s. The visitors center for the park is in what you can say Sairandri. So this is very important. Remember Sairandri. Have you ever heard the name Sairandri? Do you know what is the meaning of Sairandri? The same Sairandri is what you can say a private person has created a biological park by taking what you can say some land on lease from the government. He has created in the Kerala same. So that is named after Jai detail about the got it? Check if you want to know more, you can read it. Written on the I don't which is in Marathi. It is a Marathi novel written by one of the famous Marathi what you can say the novelist. Okay. Anyways, I guess it is also written by your favorite writer, Smriti. That is yes, I'm not sure. Take case that is also mentioned here. You can see here and up here. In this Nilgiri Biosphere and lion tail macaw is again a very animal which is found in the West. So that is how has a lion tail. It is like lion tail. Can you see this picture here? Lion tail macaw of the Wanderu is an old word of monkey endemic to the Western Ghats of India. So you need to know that this lion-tailed macaw are endemic to the Western Ghats of India. So what is the meaning of endemic?
Only to that point, only to that region.
These are found in this what you can say the region only. So these are found in the Western Ghats in India. Got it? The significance of this Nilgiri Biosphere Reserves. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. You do one thing. If you have any doubts, you can directly ask me, because it is very difficult for me to what you can say for me to like see the messages. So if you have any doubts, you can directly speak with me. I don't have any problem. You can directly unmute yourself, speak, and after asking the questions, you can mute yourself again. Fine. Check it. Now next biosphere reserve, that is called as Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve. Is Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve among that 11 biosphere reserves protected by the international network? Is it there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve is found in Uttarakhand. Nanda Devi mountain ranges are also there in Uttarakhand. So in this Nanda Devi mountain ranges, this biosphere reserve is located. Now, what could be the difference between Nilgiri Biosphere Reserves and the Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve? The difference is about the climate, right? Because Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve is located in the Western Ghats. So that is why you can see that the type of this biosphere reserve is the Western Ghat type. Western Ghat type means what? The climate and what you can say the types of plants and animals which are found in the which are found in the what you can say in these regions are what you can say climates is different, and again here the Himalayas is there, right? So since Nanda Devi mountain range is located in the Himalayas, they have a different types of what you can say the climate, and they are having a different types of habitats, right? Okay, so So can you please excuse me for 5 minutes? I have an important call. I have to attend it. Just give me 2 minutes. I will come to that. Okay, just hold the line. Hello, am I audible to all of you?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. So what I was saying that you need to know about the types also, because the Nilgiris are located in the Western Ghats. So obviously Western Ghats will have a different types of what you can say the climatic conditions and different types of animals. While in the biosphere reserves which are found in the Himalayas, they will be having some. Again, Himalayas is again divided into areas like Western Himalayas, Middle Himalayas, and Eastern Himalayas. So the habitats or the kind of what you can say the climate or ecosystem which are found in the Western Himalayas are different, and which are found in the Middle Himalayas are different, and which are found in the Eastern Himalayas are different. So Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve is a part of the Western Himalaya type of Biosphere Reserve or Western Himalaya type of economic system, which are found in Uttarakhand, which are located in the Nanda Devi mountain ranges. Right. So Pithoragarh districts and the Bageshwar districts of the Uttarakhand are the part of this Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve. So what is the importance of this? That in this in Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve, we find snow leopards and also the Himalayan black bear. Right. So we will see snow leopards are found here. Can you see this picture? The snow leopards. The snow leopard, which is also known as ounce, is a large catch native to the mountain ranges of the Central and South Asia. It is listed as a vulnerable of IUCN Red List. So this is very important because of the information about the snow leopard, that it is declared as a vulnerable as per the IUCN Red List. So you know that the IUCN Red List is again one of the important part of this. So it is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List because the global population is estimated to number less than 1,000 mature individuals. So you need to know about this. Again, about the Himalayan black bear. So we can say that Himalayan black bear is a subspecies of the Asian black bear found in the Himalayas of India, Bhutan, Nepal, China, and Pakistan. So these are found in not only India, but they are also found because Himalaya is not only located only in the what you can say only in the Indian Himalayas, they are also found in the other Himalayas. Fine. Okay, just excuse me for 2 minutes.
आवाज आ रही क्या?
हाँ.
कौन से टेस्ट की बात कर रहे थे सर? टेस्ट बोल रहे थे ना, कौन सा? तो वीकेंड का।
Hello, hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry,
यस सर।
sorry, it was a very important call. I have to attend it. Sorry, we'll continue now. We have left with a few minutes, so we'll see whatever this time permits. We can continue. Fine. Check it. So next we are discussing about the Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve, which is located in the Western Himalayas. So snow leopard and Himalayan black bear are the two important, what you can say, the species which can be found in the Himalayas. Right. So next is Gulf of Mannar. Gulf of Mannar is found in the Tamil Nadu. So you know Gulf of Mannar is located between the Sri Lanka and the what you can Sri Lanka and Tamil Nadu coast. We know there is something called Ram Setu and Rameshwaram is also there. This is again one of the very ecologically sensitive zone and biodiversity point of view. It is again one of the very important part of the India. So that biosphere reserve is also there. So Gulf of Mannar. So Indian part of Gulf of Mannar is extending from Rameshwaram. So Gulf of Mannar is also in the Sri Lanka, but the Indian part of the Gulf of Mannar is extending from Rameshwaram Island in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. So from Rameshwaram to Kanyakumari, this Gulf of Mannar is there, and here there are some where you can say plants are found. Specifically, this Gulf of Mannar is known for dugong. Anyone knows dugong? Today, I guess Bagisha is not there. Is she there? She joined later. I guess she's not there. So dugong, we are talking about that. Right? Dugong is again one of the very, very important, what you can say, the mammal which is found in the sea. So the questions related to the dugong has been already asked by the UPSC. So we will see what is the significance of this dugong which is found in the Gulf of Mannar. So can you see this? Can you like dugong is a medium-sized marine mammal. Mammal means what? See, also it is looking like a fish, but it is not a fish. It is a mammal. So it is one of 4 living species of the order Sirena, which also includes 3 species of manates. It is the only living representative of the once diverse family Dugongite. It is closest modern relative of the Steller sea cow. So there is a sea cow also. So it is similar to the sea cow, was hunted extensively. So we will discuss about this in detail about the dugong, because the question have been asked about the dugong in the previous exam. I guess someone is not muted. Can you please mute yourself? I'm getting a background noise. So please check it out who is not muted. Okay, so dugong is a medium-sized, what you can say, the mammal, marine mammal, which we have seen. So the dugong is the only strictly herbivorous marine mammal. So this is a very important feature of this dugong. Dugong is also herbivorous. Herbivorous means what?
Only eats plants.
मांसाहारी ना सर
ये सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट आला तर
No, not sorry. Herbivorous means shakahari.
तो मांसाहारी को क्या बोलते सर
Carnivore.
Carnivorous.
Okay. So we know that
Okay.
majority.
Thank you, sir.
So we know that majority of the marine animals are carnivorous. They depend of other fish and they depend on other, what you can say, the animals. But dugong is the herbivorous marine mammal. That is very important here, right? So it was in the news. Why it was in the news, that is also explained here. So just read it out about it. Fine. Now going back to again the biosphere reserves which are found in India. So the next is the Nokrek, which is found in the Meghalaya. So the name, on the name we can easily find out that it is located in the northeastern part of India. So the Nokrek is found in the West Garo Hills. Do you remember in Meghalaya we have like Garo, Khasi and Jaintia Hills. So these are the parts of the Garo West Hills. Can you see it out where it is exactly located in the India? In the Meghalaya state, they are
Yes,
located on the western part of the Meghalaya. So these are the parts of eastern hills, what we can say the type. Eastern hills, do you remember that in geography we have seen that some of the hills in the northeastern, they are not the part of the Himalayas, they are the part of what you can say they are the part of the peninsular block. So as we have already discussed this in the geography, those who have not discussed it, we will discuss about it later on. So this Nokrek Biosphere Reserve is in Meghalaya, which is a part of what you can say the eastern hills. And here we can find the red panda. Red panda is again one of the very, very important what you can say the animal, which is found in the Himalaya, not in Himalaya, but they are found in the Himalaya also they are found, but they are also found in the Nokrek. So the red panda is a mammal species native to the eastern Himalaya and southwestern China. It is listed as an endangered on the IUCN red list. Like we have seen that earlier. Snow leopard is also in the endangered species. Similarly, the red panda is also listed as endangered in the IUCN red list because the wild population is estimated at fewer than 10,000 mature individuals. So you need to remember that those animals whose number is below 10,000 mature individuals are considered as an endangered species. Got it? What is the meaning of endangered species? Those animals whose number is reduced. And again, the wild population, again, wild means what? Those are found in the wild. It has been reduced by the 10,000 mature individuals. Such type of what you can say the animals are listed as the endangered animals into the IUCN red data list. Fine? Any doubts about it? Check it. Going to the next, that is Sundarbans. Sundarbans are located in the Bangladesh and some part of West Bengal. Is a part of the Ganges and Brahmaputra river system. Sundarbans, it is again one of the largest data in the world, right? Which is located in West Bengal. The type is Gangetic Delta. And the important animal which is found in the Sundarban is the Royal Bengal tiger. Royal Bengal tiger is again one of the very important species of India. So here you can see that it looks like a royal, what you can say, the king. That is why it is called as Royal Bengal tiger. The tiger which are found in other parts of the country are different, but the tigers which are found in the Sundarbans are of the different species, which are called as Royal Bengal tiger. Is a population of Panthera tigris tigris, which is the scientific name for this Bengal tiger. So remember, sometimes they might ask you the scientific names also. So the Bengal tiger is called as Panthera tigris tigris, native to the Indian subcontinent. It is threatened. So Indian subcontinent means it can be found in all the countries of the Indian subcontinent. That is India, Nepal, then Bangladesh, and these countries they can be found. It is threatened by poaching. Poaching means they are being killed. Why they are killed? Because obviously they are killed for the
Skin.
hide for this Bengal, what you can say, the tiger skin, because the hide is very beautiful, and some of the hides are put as a, what you can say, showpiece in the, what you can say, the bungalows, right? So the poaching, loss and fragmentation of the habitat, and was estimated comprising of fewer than 2,500 individuals. So fewer than 2,500 means whether it is endangered species or not. Yes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So none of the tiger conservation lands come within the range is considered. So that is in the detailed information is given there. If you want, we can go about it. So remember that in Sundarban we find the Royal Bengal tiger. Got it? Any doubt about it? Okay. So going to the next, that is Manas. It's again one of the very important biosphere reserves of India, Manas. And Manas National Park and Manas Wildlife Sanctuary is again a very important, what you can say, the part of this what you can say, the region. Manas, you know where the Manas is located? Manas is located in Assam,
Assam.
right? Assam state. So Manas National Park or Manas Wildlife Sanctuary, a national park, again a UNESCO Natural World Heritage Site, and a Project Tiger Reserve site. Then an elephant reserve is also there, and a biosphere reserve in Assam, located in the Himalayan foothills. It is contiguous with the Royal Manas National Park in Bhutan. So in Bhutan also we have a Royal National Park, which is continuation with the Royal National Park in the Bhutan, which is continued in the foothills of Himalayas in the Assam, what you can say, the state. So these are the part of the eastern hills, what you can say, eastern hills type. Then important animals or fauna which are found in these areas are Asiatic elephant, which you can see here. Then the Assam roofed turtle. So you can see this Assam the roofed turtle is found in these Manas reserves. Then Hispid hare is also found here. It is a type of, what you can say, the animal which can found in this Manas National Park. And golden langur. Langur is a type of monkey. So that is also found here. Lion-tailed macaw we have seen. It is a similar type of, what you can say, the monkey type. So Geese golden langur, also known as simply the golden langur, is an old world monkey found in the small region of Western Assam, India, and neighboring foothills of the Black Mountains of Bhutan. It is one of the most endangered primate species. So it is most endangered, not only endangered, it is most endangered primate species of India, long considered scared by many Himalayan, what you can say, the population, right? Then last animal which is found in the Manas is called as pygmy hawk. So pygmy hawk is a kind of, what you can say, the pig which you can find here. So pygmy hawk is a sued native to alluvial grassland in the foothills of Himalayas at the elevation of 300 meters. Today, the only known population lies in the southern Bhutan and Assam. So these are found only in the Bhutan and Assam and in India. So as the population estimated less than 200 mature individuals. See, the number is very less. There is only 200, what you can see, the mature individuals, 250 mature individuals. It is listed as an endangered, what you can say, species in the red data list. Fine. Next is the Simlipal, which is again one of the very important. Most of the time, the Simlipal Biosphere Reserve is given in the option of the UPSC. Simlipal is mentioned here. So Simlipal is found in the Mayurbhanj district of the Odisha, which is a part of the Deccan Peninsula type, which is found in the Deccan Peninsula region. And Gaur animals is found. It is a type of buffalo which can be found in the Simlipal, which is again one of the IUCN red data list, what you can say, the animal, endangered animal. The global population has been estimated around 20,000 matured, what you can say, the individuals. Then it is Royal Bengal tigers are also found in the Simlipal tiger reserve. Then Asian elephants are also found in this Simlipal. Okay. Now next is Dihand and Dibang. Dihand and Dibang are the rivers in the Arunachal Pradesh. So here we can see a part of Siang and Dibang Valley. Siang Valley and Dibang Valley, these are the two important rivers in the Himalayas. So it is found in Arunachal Pradesh, part of the eastern Himalayas. Important animals are Mishpi Takin, which is again a type of what you can say the buffalo, which is found in the eastern Himalayas, and musk deer. Musk deer, all of you know what is the meaning of this musk deer? All of you know why this musk deer is important, because we get some what you can say the perfumes from this musk deer. It has been said that
Yes, sir.
yes, Smriti. You are saying something about this musk deer. मराठी मध्ये माहिती आहे का
Yes,
musk
in
deer ला
some-
काय म्हणतात?
So in some of the
Little
stories, I've read that they had this kind of particular stone which was made for the smelling agent in perfumes, and that's why they were hunted also.
Yes. So these
सर
are
वो
found.
मुश्क बोलते तो यही है क्या सर?
Yes.
मुश्क।
Yes. मुश्क ये जो वर्ड है इसी के लिए यूज किया जाता है. समझ में आ गया? तो परफ्यूम उससे it is been said, but it is not true again. So what you can say, many musk deers are killed due to that, what we can say the myths, and that because of that rumor. So these are found in the Dihang and Dibang valley of the Arunachal Pradesh. Fine. So today we'll stop here because it's almost time over. Sorry, due to some calls, I could not what you can say take much part of the today's class. So tomorrow we'll continue and we will discuss the remaining biosphere reserves in remaining biosphere reserve and their significance. Fine. Shall we stop?
Okay, sir.
Any doubts?
Okay, sir. No, sir.
Okay,
No doubt.
so you can also go through it. You can also go through this Wikipedia. You can also go through some important information is there. Most of the questions which have been asked in the previous exam, they have been directly asked from Wikipedia. So UPSC expect you to read Wikipedia about the what you can say all the biosphere reserves in India, because that question about the dugong, what you can say the animal, it was directly taken from the Wikipedia. The statement says that dugong is a herbivorous animal. That is what you can say the correct statement. So that has been taken from the Wikipedia. That is why I am asking you to go through Wikipedia for this particular topic. Any doubts?
सर लोकेशन सर ध्यान में रखने के लिए
लोकेशन क्या ध्यान में रखना है कि कौन सा बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व कौन से स्टेट में है और उस बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व की खासियत क्या है वो हमको देखना है.
ओके सर.
So you have to revise again. See, it is not, you have to memorize it. You have to memorize it. You have to read it twice, thrice. And अपने टास्क लिस्ट में आपको करना है कि एग्जाम के एक 5-6 दिन पहले आप क्या करोगे, इसको 2-3 बार रिवाइज करोगे सो दैट कि एग्जाम में आपको रिकलेक्ट हो जाए. बिकॉज अदरवाइज व्हाट विल हैपन, अगर आप अभी उसको पढ़ोगे और एग्जाम के वक्त नहीं पढ़ोगे तो याद नहीं आएगा कि कौन सा कहाँ है और कैसे.